Hey, YouTube family. This is Loretta from Legally Quirky. How are all of you? And how was your Halloween? I hope you had a great time. And so now that Halloween is over, of course, we skip right over Thanksgiving and go straight into Christmas mode. I was laughing when I was going through Walmart the other day because all of the Halloween decorations were out at the same time as all of the Christmas decorations were out. So I don't know, maybe someday they'll just push all the holidays to get together and just do merry everything. And we have one holiday where we go crazy in November or December. That would be wild. Okay, so I wanted to talk about how to have a minimalistic holiday. And this video is going to specifically focus on the Christmas holidays and what you could do to be less stressed out and more present, more in tune with the peace and calm and joy that is supposed to be this holiday season. I also saw something yesterday. It said 7 weeks until Christmas. So for those of you that have been procrastinating, this is also your wake-up call. I still have my pumpkin outside that I need to bring in. So, I mean, I've been talking about doing slow living. I'm moving really slow. Ads are also running right now for sales and specials. There's so many Christmas items out, those limited edition. Oh gosh, it was limited edition gingerbread house cinnamon toast crunch. It was gingerbread house toast crunch. So all of those things are out there. And if you don't really consider what's important to you and you kind of give in to the impulse buy, it's very possible that you're going to come home with a lot of junk and you're going to be spending money on things that you might not even like. So let's talk about minimalistic holidays. So here's my first tip. First tip is limit those who you give gifts to. Now, if you have a big family, right, they might not be happy that I'm saying this, but here's the thing. If you limit who you're giving gifts to, it will limit the amount of things you need to purchase. So you're saving money. And also, okay, you are spending less time out in the shops. You're less likely to buy things that you don't need. There's just less stress involved too. If you cut back who you're giving to the people that you truly want to recognize during the holiday season. Now, I will use myself as an example. I have a very large extended family, and I love my family that live in New York, but I will not buy each individual person a Christmas gift. This year, because of finances and the way that prices are, I have a work gift exchange. And again, they set limits for these. Sometimes it's $10, sometimes it's $20. So if I want to participate in that, you bring in the gift and it goes in that gift exchange. Some of you are familiar with things like Dirty Santa, but it's a limit. It's one gift, and that is for the entire office. Okay. And I have a lot of people in my office. Then we're doing a life group. Our church life group is doing a gift exchange. So that's another situation where I know a ton of people at church. I mean, there are hundreds of people that I go to church with and I say hello to every week. And, if I was rich, I would love to give out, gift cards and Christmas gifts. Like, it's nobody's business, but that's not realistic. So I have to limit myself. And so I'm going to limit myself to my life group and our gift exchange. And that means one gift instead of buying an individual gift for each person in my life group, which there's over 10 or 12. I also have my husband and I have my 2 adult stepchildren and their spouses. And that's it. I love my mother-in-law, but I'm not going to buy her a gift. I'll probably get her a card. I know my mail carrier, but no gift. My husband, we would love to buy something for his aunt and his cousins. He has siblings. I have a stepsister. I can't start unlocking that door and giving gifts to everybody else. So, immediate family, my husband, his children, that is it. And I'm going to talk later about what do you do if someone gives you a gift, but you didn't get them a gift. I'm saving that one for last, so you have to watch until the end. All right, second tip for having a minimalistic holiday, try to give thoughtful gifts. So if you're going to spend money and buy someone a gift, in my mind, right away, the two things that I cross off the list are no mugs. We have way too many mugs, and I think that's an easy out. I'm talking about thoughtful gifts, right? No mugs, no ties. I have another one on there, no slippers. No socks. Nobody wants socks for Christmas. So here's the thing, I think a gift card to someone's favorite restaurant can be a thoughtful gift. Again, I've got 2 adult stepchildren. They both got married this year, so it's highly possible that a gift card or cash may be the most appropriate and welcome gift that they could get. However, when I look at other people, like my husband, I'm not going to give him a mug. I'm not going to give him a tie. I'm not going to give him slippers. That needs to be a thoughtful gift. Your spouse needs to get a thoughtful gift. And if there are any men that are watching this, that does not mean appliances unless they specifically ask for appliances. If you buy them a NutriBullet and they didn't ask for a NutriBullet, you might be wasting your money on a present that they're really not going to appreciate, and they might even give you the side eye. So put a little bit of thought into it. Where do they like to go shopping when it's not the holidays? What do they like to do when it's not the holidays? Now, for some people, candles and soap, something from Bath and Body Works, or some of the other specialty shops that have those types of items, that might be thoughtful. But you need to keep in mind the person who's receiving it. For me, for example, I have an allergy to lavender. It's a weird thing to be allergic to. A lot of people are like, really? You're allergic to that? I'm like, yep. And I haven't even had it my whole life. It was something that developed in adulthood. So I'm allergic to most perfumes and also the flower lavender. And also, I cannot wear or be around people that have rose perfume on, because rose perfume does not smell good to me at all. I don't know what they use. Maybe it's because it's an artificial rose flavor. I can have roses and I can smell a rose, but if someone is wearing rose perfume or a rose soap, yuck. So you have to think about the recipient. If they're a foodie and you really want to buy them a candle, it might be good to get them a vanilla scented candle or an apples and cinnamon scented candle. But if you're buying something and you're really not sure, one of the things that we did this year was to share Amazon lists with each other. So many people now have an Amazon wish list. They have a bunch of things on there, different price ranges, and then just pick, something from the list that they've already indicated, I would like to receive this gift. But if you're going to buy something and it's not appreciated, it could just turn into clutter. And I actually tell people when I give them a gift, if I give you something, okay, and you regift it, I am totally fine with that. But many people know I'm sort of like the crusader when dealing with clutter. The gift, that's the thought that counts. What you do with it after I give to you, totally fine. I've given you the gift. I've told you that I love you and I recognize you. So if you want to regift it and that makes you happy, that's okay with me. All right. Now, third thing that I'm going to bring up, you want to plan early. If you panic buy, you might end up spending more than you need to. A lot of people love that adrenaline rush of shopping on Christmas Eve for gifts. That's okay. I mean, if that's your thing, I don't like that kind of stress, and I don't like crowds. I consider myself to be like a sensitive person. Being out among a crowd and all of those people that are frantic and trying to park in those parking lots is just crazy. People don't act right this time of year when they have something that they need to do and they think that you are in their way. I mean, I've been in shopping malls before where people fight over parking spots and curse each other out. Happy holidays. So don't procrastinate. Get out there and shop early. And, if you're shopping early and you're not panic shopping, you can put more thought into the gift, more thought into the budget that you've set for gifts, and spend less money. My fourth tip, and to me, this was a game changer when I realized I did not have to gift wrap things. I think I mentioned in another video before things that I've given up. Gift wrapped is one of them. I do not gift wrap anything anymore. I do gift bags. I go to the dollar store or the Dollar Tree. I get gift bags. You can buy packages of gift bags if you want to save even more money. And that's how you're going to get your gift from me. I'm sorry, it's not wrapped and it doesn't have beautiful curling ribbon and I haven't put like stickers on it. And I used to line up the trim so that it matched. I'm getting older. I have less time. I want to use my time on fun experiences and, cuddling with my husband. So your gift is coming in a gift bag. It saves time. It's easier to deal with. If you forget, I did that one year. I forgot to do gift labels. That was fun. And I was trying to determine by squeezing it and shaking it whose gift it was. If you don't do gift labels, you can just look in the bag and be like, oh, yeah, this is so and so's gift. This is the office gift exchange. This is the life group, gift exchange. You don't have to worry about like, oh, I wrapped it. Now I can't remember what's in here. And yes, that's how bad my memory is getting. So go ahead. Don't worry about gift wrap. Just go ahead and get gift bags. And the nice thing about a gift bag is if you do a plain red or green or even just a silver or gold, that gift bag can be reused later in the year when it's someone's birthday. All right. Other tips. You don't have to send out Christmas cards or a Christmas newsletter. You don't. You don't have to send out Christmas cards. The postage has gotten ridiculous over the years, and family and friends have moved around a lot. So a few years ago, I completely gave up on trying to keep up with doing Christmas cards. I didn't enjoy it anymore. There was a point where I even used to make my Christmas cards. And like when I say make Christmas cards, I mean it had string, it had sliding parts on it. Like that's how into scrapbooking and making cards I used to be. I used to have so much stuff. It was a tote of stuff that had all my scrapbooking stuff in it. Like one year I did owls with little Christmas hats and you could slide the owl across so it would fly. And I sent those out, but again, life is short. Christmas cards are expensive, even if you buy the boxed ones that are the same or maybe a variety of 3. Even if you get pre-printed and they have, from the Forbes family, I've gotten Christmas cards back because people, forgot to tell me their new address or I didn't update it in my address book. So I don't do it anymore. I think nowadays, especially with technology, it's completely appropriate to send out an email or a text message. I have one friend that sends me e-cards. Just be careful where you go and recognize that some people may not want to open something that has an attachment because there's a lot of scams out there too. So you do not need to send out Christmas cards or newsletters. If anybody in your family has a problem with that, you refer them to me. Now, do I enjoy getting Christmas cards? Yes, I actually do. I have a couple of groups of relatives and families that actually send out the Christmas photo of the family. I love those. They have small children though. And so it's great to keep those and to see the child progressing. My mother used to keep all of the cards that she got. She actually had a scrapbook with all of the Christmas cards in them. But I want you to think what happens if you keep doing that every year. That is a volume, a binder about that big with all of the Christmas cards on different pages. And you got this year, and then this year, and then this year, and then this year, a whole row across the top. Okay, that's a decade's worth of Christmas cards from the entire family. Would it occasionally be nice to go through and reminisce? Sure, but how many people really do that? The one thing that my mom did, and I really appreciate it, was she had a binder of all of the cards that her and my dad exchanged when they were dating before they got married. And that was really cool for me to see when I was younger. And a lot of the cards were just so cute because cards were different back when my parents were courting. But other than that, I can't really think of a reason why you would want to get a Christmas card and keep a Christmas card. That's the other thing that I do. If I get just a generic Hallmark Christmas card, once the Christmas season is over, I will, keep it. A lot of times they get put up on the fridge, or, some people do it on their door to their office. They put all the Christmas cards they've gotten, they've actually put it in the shape of a Christmas tree. It's very festive. But once the holidays are done, I take that down. I'm very appreciative of the card, but it's now served its purpose. And so I'm going to recycle it. All right. So decorations. Remember, what goes up must come down. So if you have 20 totes in storage and you're going to put all of that stuff up in the house, I know people that have a Christmas tree for every room in their house. They put lights all over the house, on the very tip top of the roof to the very bottom where the lawn is. And they have lawn ornaments that light up and move. Some people are really into it. That's basically, their hobby. Their hobby is decorating for Christmas. And I enjoy watching those shows. I think they had like a holiday lights war, and they competed to see who had the best display. Those are so awesome, but that's not me. Because again, I want low stress and I want to have a minimalistic Christmas. And because everything that goes up must come down, and it's just me and my husband, there's no decorator here that's going to do this for us. We put up one tree. I can reach the top of the tree. That's how small it is. It's not a 6 foot or a 12 foot. I don't know how big some of these trees go, but it's a tree that is very easy to decorate. It has about 20 ornaments on it. It is a pre-lit tree. So if I'm lazy and I don't feel like putting ornaments up this year, I don't have to. Just the pre-lit tree will add some ambiance. I do enjoy putting the ornaments up though, and because there's only 20, it's usually pretty easy. If it doesn't get done the day the tree goes up, it gets done the next day. We hang Christmas lights outside, but it is on the ground floor only, and it is done in such a way so that my husband does not have to get on a ladder and possibly injure himself trying to hang lights. I have seen people dangle with 1 foot on the ladder and 1 foot off of the ladder trying to put up lights. I won't do that, and I'm not going to ask somebody else to do it. If you like doing it, good for you. I think that that's amazing. But again, because I'm trying to have a peaceful holiday, I'm not going to do that. And I don't want to have to undo it once the holiday is over. So here is my last piece of advice. And that is, what do you do if someone gives you a Christmas gift and you have not bought anything for them? It's very simple. All you have to do is, thank you. That is so sweet of you. You did not have to do this. Your friendship is enough. And that's it. You don't have to say anything else. You don't have to go out and panic buy them a gift at lunch hour. You don't have to have like this. Some people have an inventory of spare gifts in a closet and they'll grab something. Sometimes it's wine. Sometimes it's the candles that I've talked to you about, or soap, or a scarf. I mean, you can do that if that makes you feel more safe and secure and like, okay, I'm a planner and I'm ready. Do it. I used to do that. And the reason why I've stopped doing it is I'm at a point in my life where I no longer have to please everybody. And I don't care what anybody thinks. And I'm going to speak from my heart, and I'm going to give from my heart. And when I speak from my heart, if someone has given me a gift, but I can't go out and buy everybody gifts because that is not realistic for where we are financially, I will say to them, that is so sweet of you. I'm so grateful that you did that. You didn't have to do that. To me, your friendship is enough. And if you say that to someone and you mean it, how could that person be upset with you? There might be some petty, greedy people out there that are just like, I spent $20 or $25 on a gift for that person and they didn't get me anything. This year has been financially tight for a lot of people. I actually bought some groceries this morning. I was talking to the guy that was doing self-checkout next to me. It's a whole other video about how much I hate self-checkout. And we were saying, it's crazy. It used to be that if you went in and you spent $100, you would get an entire grocery cart full of stuff. That's not the case anymore. You're maybe walking out with 4 or 5 bags of groceries, and it might only be for a couple of meals. So that's the reality of where we are in 2024. So if someone buys you a gift and you don't have anything for them, just say thank you. That's all you need to say. And if they're upset with it, that's their issue. You don't have to buy someone's affection. You don't have to buy someone's approval. If they're buying you a gift, that is a wonderful thing. That is a wonderful trait. But you also have to be on the lookout that people that buy you a gift because they have some sort of expectation from you. They are trying to, I hope this is not the case, but I've seen it happen in families, manipulate you by the gift they are buying you. I have seen women that are in bad relationships, but at Christmas time, their abusive husband gives them the diamond bracelet or a diamond necklace. And that's supposed to make up for all the abuse they endured during the year. And they're putting on a show and they're like showing everybody else that's around while their gifts are being opened. Look at how wonderful I am. I got to tell you, as someone that used to be in an abusive relationship, I would like to take that gift and flush it down the toilet. I would rather have someone's love and respect and honesty than be manipulated by someone to have to put on a smile and pretend that everything's okay. So those are the tips for a minimalistic holiday. I will be doing a Thanksgiving specific one in probably a few days. And we can talk about how to make Thanksgiving a little less stressful. But I really hope that all of you get to slow down, enjoy the season for what it's meant to be, have good, heartfelt conversations and memories with your loved ones, and enjoy the peace that will hopefully come with this holiday season. Have a wonderful day. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see my other videos, go ahead and subscribe. You can also share videos. It is a free and easy way to support this channel and also to get clued into other minimalistic videos. And I actually am working on a minimalistic playlist if you want to see some of the older videos I've done. Thanks and have a great day.